Hi guys, welcome to Friday. Thanks for joining me to do a little crafting today. Actually, we're going to be playing with paper pumpkin today. Really excited to share with you the Safari Celebration Paper Pumpkin Kit. However, I am doing an alternative project with the kit today to make a mini album. So if you have paper pumpkin and you have this kit, then I think you're going to have a lot of fun making the project today. If you don't have this Safari Celebration Kit, don't worry. This design can be adapted to pretty much any card kit that you may have now or in the future. So let me go ahead. I'm going to move my camera down and we're going to get started on the project. Now, if you haven't joined me before, I am Debra Harrison with Simply Sweet and Ink Designs. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and I love coming to craft with you every Friday at 3 o'clock Central Standard Time just to kick off your weekend, to get a little crafting in. So as you hop on, say hello. If you stop by later to watch the replay, just leave me a comment and say hello. Let me know that you stopped by. So guys, take care. Let's go ahead and let's get started. All right. So I'm using StreamYard again today. So it is a little bit different. So hopefully I'll make sure that I am in the right spot. So I'm going to go ahead and position my camera down to my craft surface. All right, so this is the Safari Celebration Paper Pumpkin Kit, and just a really fun kit to make 9 cards with some really fun little safari animals. Now, if you're not familiar with Paper Pumpkin, it is a monthly subscription kit where it's an all-inclusive kit. You get the project for the month, you get an exclusive stamp set, a little Stampin' Spot, and just adhesives, everything. So it's a really fun kit to have. Now, I'm going to share with you I went ahead and I always like when I get my paper pumpkin, I always like to make the projects exactly as Stampin' Up! Designed them, because I just think it's fun just to see how they design them and to kind of get my creative juices flowing with the kit itself and how everything goes together. So this made 9 cards, 3 each of 3 of the designs. But today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to make a mini album. So let's go ahead and I'm going to pull in the supplies, and let me share with you first what the mini album looks like. So what I did is I used only the kit components that came in the kit to make it really easy. So we have just a little mini album with just a few pages that I used the cards and the envelopes that came in the kit, and then all the pre-cut supplies. All right, so what we're going to do to get started, and for those who are on my email list, I will be emailing you tomorrow the project sheet for today's mini album, and it is front and back, and then that way, and also too, I will have a link here so that if you want to come back and watch the YouTube replay of this video today, you'll have that right there to be able to click on. If you're not part of my email list, make sure you subscribe below, and that email will actually go out tomorrow afternoon. So go ahead and subscribe so that you can get my project sheets each week, stay connected with my promotions and my monthly events. All right, guys, so let's go ahead, and what I'm going to do is we are going to first start off taking our cards. Now I have 3 cards left in my kit. So I am going to just fold them in half at the score line, and I want to burnish them. All right, so next what I want to do is let me see how I had them. I'm going to take and I'm going to put them back to back. So basically we're going to adhere each of these cards back to back like this. Okay, that's how we're going to start off making our little album. Now, I'm going to recommend you use like a good liquid glue or tape. What I'm using today is I am using my Stampin' Seal. And I normally use my multi-purpose glue, but today, because this is all my supplies that I have left, so I can't mess it up. And so to kind of give me a little wiggle room, I'm just going to use my Stampin' Seal. So if I have to undo something, it's a little easier to do. All right, so let's line these up. And you want them lined up very, very well. All right, so that's that set. Now we're going to adhere the next card set together. All right, so this part is pretty easy. No problem with that at all. Here's where it's going to get a little bit tricky, but it's really not that hard. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 of the envelopes. I'm going to take the one that's got the yellow on the inside, and then the other one that has the green. Let's see, did I use that one? I'm trying to remember. Yes, nope. Yes, that's the one I used. So I used kind of the sage one. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take my paper trimmer with my yellow envelope, and I'm going to position my flap over to my cutting edge. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to line up the edge of the envelope at the 5 3/4 mark right here. And then I'm just going to cut off that excess. That is where our little gummed flap was, and I don't want that to show. So I'm just going to cut that off and get rid of it. All right, so now what I want to do is I'm going to take this envelope and I am going to take that flap, that inner liner, and I'm going to have it burnish it towards the front. So now I have a pocket here, and then I have a pocket here. Now what I'm going to do, this is where it gets a little bit tricky, so I'm going to take the green card and I'm going to slide it inside my card, or inside my envelope, just like that. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to burnish this where it's folded, and I'm going to glue it down. Go ahead and get that position lined up, centered. I want to make sure it's centered before I do that. All right, so now as you see, we've got that card inside that envelope. We have the flap of the envelope coming to the back of the, actually coming to the front, to the yellow piece. So let me kind of show you that again. Card inside, folded it over to the yellow side. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the yellow card and we're going to insert it into the yellow envelope. Just like that. And then that creates our little mini album. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add just a little bit of adhesive right along the edge here. I don't want adhesive all the way down because then it makes it a little sticky to kind of slide that card inside. All right, and then I'm going to glue this down to the front. All right, so now we have the base for our mini album. So we've got all of our cards here, and so we're going to start decorating. Now I have already prepped the supplies for today, so I'm not going to be doing any stamping today. Basically, I'm going to be taking the pieces that I prepped and gluing them on to each of the panels. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our little design here. And here's what the front of it looks like. So I am going to just start playing with it. And the first thing I need is a vellum piece. And I'm going to take the circle that came in the kit. And I'm just going to adhere it onto the front of my album. Then I'm going to take, let's get all my little guys out, all my little pieces. Then what I want to do is I stamped onto the label that was already included in the kit, and I'm going to adhere it to the front here with dimensionals. So we're just going to kind of line it up, and I want it to go almost touching the right edge here. And then I'm going to take my elephant, and I have dimensionals on him, so I'm going to add him to the front next to the sentiment. And then next, we're just going to do some gluing and add on our little leaves. And I'm just going to sprinkle, just dot every once in a while some liquid glue. And then I'm going to adhere it under the elephant there. And then one more. Okay, this one, I may have to find a way to kind of slide this one under. Let's see if I can lift this up real quick before it dries completely. There we go. So that's the front. But I do want to do one more thing. In the kit was this really cute little sea glass stones. So I'm going to adhere those onto the front. Just kind of sprinkle a few around. Let's see. And how about, oops, I got stuck. And then let's put a few right here next to the elephant while we're at it. All right, so the front is completely done. Now what I want to do is I'm going to open it up and we're going to put in our leaves right here in the corner. Oh, what did I do with my leaves? Oh, there they are. Cool. Awesome. So my first leaf is going to be the green one. And again, I'm just going to dot some of my liquid glue on here and have that going in the corner. And then I'm going to do the purple leaf with a little, and have that one go in the opposite direction. All right, so now what next we're going to do is we're going to open it up to the page with the monkey on it. And I'm just going to adhere those pieces on. Like I said, guys, it's really easy. Really, the main thing is getting the base done for your mini album. After that, it's just decorating. That's why you can use this with pretty much any card kit that you get. All right, so I've stamped my little cupcake and the little sentiment of yay. And so I'm going to put this up here in the corner. And I'm going to have the little leaf poking underneath it. Just adhere that. If you have this kit, let me know, and let me know if you what kind of projects you've done with it. This has kind of been, I've seen some really cute scrapbook pages with this kit. I almost did a scrapbook page with this, and I thought, no, let's do something a little bit different. So that's why I thought we'd do a mini album instead. All right, let's get the monkey on. I used some mini dimensionals on some parts of the monkey here, just because the areas are just a little bit smaller. And then we're just going to have him kind of hanging out over here on the side. And then we're going to work on the last page. And on the last page, we have, oh goodness, what is that? It's not an elk. Oh gosh, I know what it is, and it's driving me crazy. We go to Disney World and Animal Kingdom all the time, every year, and I cannot think of what that's called. All right, so I'm going to add my stamped sentiment here, my label, just put it along the bottom. Then I'm going to put the leaves and have them going opposite directions. Okay, lots of fun pieces in this kit. Okay, last thing is putting our little animal on. If anybody can think of the name of this, please tell me, because it's like, you know how it is, like right there on the tip of your brain and you just can't think of it. Whatever this little guy is. So we're going to add him on right here on the edge. And what's nice is now our album is done, but what's cool is not only do we have pages on each one, but we also have some fun little pockets to add stuff in the front and the back if we have extra pictures or little notes that we want to add. So anyway, guys, really simple project using the paper pumpkin today. I did want to let you know about my upcoming events. Actually, tomorrow is the last day to sign up for the March Sweet Creations Club using the Honeybee Home Bundle. Really fun, beautiful spring projects with that bundle there. Go check out the link to be able to sign up for that. I do have a limited number of non-subscription kits. So if you would like just to try out the club, you can go sign up for the non-subscription kit. Try it out. It's $39 either way. And then if you like it, you can sign up next month. So also too, guys, hopefully y'all have seen that Stampin' Up! Is doing a savings and balloon promotion. Save 20% on the mini stamping cut and emboss machine. Guys, I don't think I've ever seen the mini machine on sale. So that's a really awesome deal. Plus there's about 13 bundles that you can also save 20% on. And my March Stampin' Bunko, we are going to play We're going to craft and play Bunko online through Zoom on March 22nd from 6 to 9 p.m. Central Time. Love if you joined us. I think there's like maybe 3 spots left. So if you want to do that, the cost is $30. It does include, we're going to make 3 projects this month. It includes that packet, also too an embellishment and the Bunko games for some fun Stampin' Up! Prizes. So guys, that is all I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you would like to try Paper Pumpkin, you can check out the subscription link below or just reach out and I would be happy to help you get set up with that. So guys, take care. Have a wonderfully blessed weekend and we'll see you next Friday. Bye guys.